Come on in. I've been cooking today. Check that out. What's happening, wild man?
Not much. But if you see the solid black ones, that's where your bad ones
And
are.
if the head is black, then that's a bad start to winter. But if the tail end's brown, then it's going to get milder as the winter goes through.
Cut that out. Okay, so this right here, get it and pick it up and shake it. And bring it over here. Let's take it over here to this table over here. And let's get a knife. I thought it would be, what do you think it is?
I have no idea.
Well, I don't either, but I kind of ordered it on eBay because I'm gonna let you open it because I'm filming it. I thought it would be fun to bring up some old time memories of people, because one day when you was here, you was talking about something that you saw. Oh my goodness.
Here.
And I thought it would be fun to
Oh
order.
gosh, you've got me excited now.
It's not opening.
Oh my word. That is not Tupperware. That is Tupperware. Oh my gosh. That's the old stuff. You found this on eBay?
Yeah, well, so you said something about it one day when you saw a piece that I had in there, and you're like, you thought it was pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, these are the colors that my mom and Mama had when I was a kid.
I thought you would find this interesting.
Oh my, there's everything. These cups, Mom or Mama, one of them had those when I was little. I can remember these. Oh my goodness, how sweet.
There's even a juicer.
There's all kinds of goodies in here. That's an old one.
Now, some of them might not have had the lids, because
Yeah.
let's see if this one.
That's the Milwaukee line. That is an
So
old
there's a
one.
Milwaukee line? What's that mean?
That's just one of the lines that they run. Tupperware will run very different lines sometimes, and that's in Milwaukee. That's a pretty good.
Well, I know you got excited about that one thing, so I thought, well, I'll get these
Thank you
and buy
so
these for you and let you have them for a Christmas present.
These are literally my childhood. Thank you. I appreciate that. What a nice surprise.
Well, all right.
Those are awesome, for real.
So if you're watching, if you remember using Tupperware or still have Tupperware, let us know. They lasted for years, but eventually, I think they started in the 50s, and then now the cheap throwaway brands came out, and
Yeah.
kinda,
It's not, it had a phase where it kind of went out, but it's came back in the last couple of years. But I love the vintage pieces. Those colors are my childhood. This, the green. My mom had the green appliances. So yeah, or no, hers were gold, I'm sorry. But yep, I love it.
All right. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Appalachian Kitchen, and this is our Thanksgiving edition, and we've got a lot to be thankful for this year, and Bridget is here to cook for us and some of the other people that's been in the last few videos we've been making here. They're going to come here later today, but we're getting started, and I'm going to help today. I'm not just going to watch, so I'm going to help her, and I'm going to get in here, and she's going to tell us what we're making. So tell us, Bridget, what you're making today.
Okay, we are going to have, I've already made the chicken and dumplings, the cranberry salad, and a dessert. But today we're going to be making a sweet potato casserole, a green bean casserole. We're going with turkey breast today. Those are just quicker to cook. It's all white meat. A lot of people are good with that. So we're going to go with that just for time purposes. And some mashed potatoes. And John's going to be my sous chef. So.
I'm excited. And you'll see that in a lot of the episodes coming up. And we're going to talk about some of the future episodes that we're going to start as we go through the day cooking. We're going to do some episodes about what it takes to feed America, all the way from the farmer to the retail outlets to the kitchens that, the restaurants, different places. And I'm going to go and I'm going to help work at the farms and different things, or restaurants, and do whatever, take out garbage or whatever. So today I'm starting, I've always just kind of watched before, but today I'm going to start. So what I need to start first, and we'll tell us what's going on.
So we are going to, let's have you start on our potatoes, celery, and onions. So if you want to get those potatoes peeled for me, that'll be perfect.
Okay. All right, here's one of the turkeys.
We're going to do turkey breasts today. So I'm just going to cut these open and we will get them rinsed off, and I'm going to cook them in the crock pot. My mom did this for years, and it's not a traditional turkey that's browned like we're used to in the oven, but it's actually really good. The meat is very, very moist, so we're going to go that route. It's a whole lot quicker too than doing a whole turkey breast.
So is this a half breast or just a small breast?
This is just a small turkey breast.
So we've actually got two small breasts here.
Two small breasts, yep.
But they do have bone in them, I see, so.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna attempt to fit both of these in here, but I don't know. Will you hand me that turkey, please? Thank you. I did have two crock pots, but one of them got dropped and busted. My Ninja. I'm so sad about that, but
Didn't know
sure
that.
Well, yeah, Jackson was getting it out of the back bedroom one day, and he accidentally dropped it on the tile floor, and it's no match for tile flooring. You guys will probably see me wash my hands 100 times today. That's just who I am. I have to wash my hands, especially after I've held meat. But I feel like that's the kind of person you want in the kitchen too. Okay, I'm gonna season this just a little bit, not gonna go crazy with the seasoning because it's turkey. We are gonna put in 1 stick of butter, and then we're also gonna add chicken broth to it. John's getting his hands dirty today, y'all. I'm gonna teach him how to cook Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm just gonna plop that right
So
like
this
that.
fits down in the crock pot then?
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Yep, this will be the crock pot. We're gonna set it on high for 4 hours, and I am running late, so we're a wee bit behind, but that's okay.
Seems like it's always behind for Thanksgiving dinners.
Always. That's what my daughter and I were talking about when I was getting ready this morning. She FaceTimed me and she was like, why is it always a rush on holidays? It's part of the tradition, you know? Okay, I'm just going to sprinkle some of this poultry seasoning. Like I said, I'm not going to go real crazy with the seasonings because this is turkey and I like the traditional turkey taste. I don't know about y'all. Now, when I'm doing a turkey in the oven, which I will be doing for Thanksgiving, I like to brine my turkeys, and that takes a little bit more time. But if you're going to bake a turkey, brining is the way to go. So when I'm doing baking a turkey in the oven, I usually will brine mine. That's just a method where you inject butter and seasonings under the skin. I usually will put a whole onion, a whole apple, and a couple of lemons in the cavity of the turkey. But these are just seasoned breasts. Turkey breast. So I put a little bit of poultry seasoning, butter, and chicken broth, and we're going to cook those in the crock pot. I'm going to set them on high for 4 hours, but we may end up doing a little bit of pressure cooking toward the end. We are going to cover our turkey, and this automatically closes the vent. This is the new pressure cooker that I have. So we're going to go to slow cook, and the temperature is high, and we're going to set it on 4 hours and then start. So our turkey will be cooking while we're doing the sides.
All right, I'm gonna get started on some potatoes, and then what are you gonna work on?
I'm gonna put the dressing together while John's peeling some potatoes.
All righty, so do I wash these as I'm peeling them or run water over them?
I typically peel them and then wash them all at the same time.
So as I peel them, put them in here.
That'd be fine.
This
Do you have a colander?
What's that?
Most people
That
call it a
runs
strainer
water?
or a
Okay,
drainer.
come back this way.
Oh, I see it.
Maybe.
You could put you some of those, a few at a time in there to wash them.
Okay.
And then put them in your pot. That way you don't have to double work yourself.
This one was my mother's. It's an old one. She had it for many years, but I got a newer one I'm going to try. So we'll see how this one goes. And yeah, let's see. This is my very first try. Okay, something. Wait a minute. Ah! Let me rinse this off. It had a plastic guard on it, and you can cut yourself with these, and the slicers too. I have used a slicer before. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's almost like magic.
Peeling potatoes and chopping the vegetables is the worst part to me. If I can have somebody to do that, then we are in business.
We're in business today because that's what I'm going to be doing this year. I'm going to be trying to learn some cooking. Now, I can grill on a grill, but inside cooking is never... This might be 4 hours of potato peeling. Look, there's... All right, let's get this going here, Dustin. Where's the electric pillar at or something with a crank? I'll get the rhythm of it. Believe me, I'll get the rhythm of it. What are you doing over here? Now watch her.
Good to see.
Now check this out.
I might outpeel you.
I think you did already. I got little. This one's got some extra bonus skin on it. Yeah, I like it.
Now you don't. It doesn't have to be perfect. If there's a little peel in here or there, that's okay. I won't bark at you too bad. Now, I'm going to show you about the size I slice my potatoes up. So we're just boiling these for mashed potatoes. So I'll get his knife. So I go in half. So we quarter it and then just chop them.
So she chopped her.
Listen, here's how it look. Here's all I need you to do when you're chopping them. Just in half. You're quartering your potatoes. And then we're going to chunk them just like this. So that way they're all about the same size. They cook evenly. And
mine don't look nothing like that.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be mashed up anyway. So see it. Okay.
You're just pre-mashing them.
They need to be around the same size so that we can cook evenly, John.
Now you put these in a blender or something?
Okay. We're going to do the sweet potato casserole.
Hey, look at this.
Right
I know we did some videos before and everybody complained we didn't have a potato peeler, but guys, I've not been to potato peeling school and I've used a knife more in my life. Cut that out.
Definitely that. I don't quite. Where's the rest of the potato?
It had some bad spots. I was very efficient in getting rid of them. You know, she said quarter them and then chunk them. Check that out, guys. That's close.
On today's episode of Sous Chef 101.
This is definitely, if I had to be in the potato peeling business to make a living, I would definitely just be eating potatoes all my life because I wouldn't make a lot of money. I'm doing better. I'll get this figured out by tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going to work on the sweet potato casserole right now. We can get that put together, and we need 1 stick of melted butter for the sweet potato portion of it. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave, get this melted.
Hey, look here. I'm getting faster at it. I learned that the best thing to do is to peel them all, then cut them, instead of laying this peeler down every time and picking the knife up. Then when I get ready to cut them all up, I'll cut them all up at the same time. So I have improved significantly from the beginning of the
First potato. Yeah. You have grown in your
potato peeling
journey, John.
Yes, it's been a good one. Look at that, look at that. Check it out, check it out, check it out. This is one of the things we're going to be showing in the upcoming series. We've not really decided the title of it yet. We've talked about calling it from dirt to dinner, meaning that showing from like growing these potatoes
That's a good name.
to the time they hit the table. So and also maybe a title would be Behind the Scenes of Feeding America. So it's going to be about farmers and food, and I have done some farm stuff, but after watching Clarkston's farm for the last month, every episode, twice, I have kind of got interested in documenting farming and helping them. I'm not going to farm myself. Oh, cut that one out. But I'm going to go help the farmers for a day, or the restaurant, or wherever they'll let me help them, and film it. And the process of from the time it is grown in the dirt to the time some fat man's peeling them in his sink like me. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a great program. I'm more excited about this new series than anything. Cut that one out too. More excited about this series than anything I've ever done before. So, and the reason I can do that now, for the last 4 years, I have filmed myself with the camera. I was a camera guy, I was a sound guy, I was everything when I would go to document something. So basically I could just interview. But now that I got Dustin doing what he's doing right now, filming, I can actually go work. And I have done that on some projects, like with Wayne. I went to Wayne's place and worked on his farm and helped him, but I tried to self-film myself, and boy, I'll tell you what, that was not fun trying to do the filming myself, because I couldn't get the shots I wanted. I'd forget to move the camera. I'd forget to turn the audio on. So now, the things I enjoy doing is working, fixing, cleaning things up, making them look. I love to find something, Bridget, that's like, needs refurbished, cleaned up. I've done a lot of remodeling, haven't I, Dustin?
Many projects over the years that we've worked on.
So kind of like restoration.
I have done that, yeah, but I won't be doing that this time. We're going to be doing mainly just food stuff, you know. But now if they need fences fixed on the barn or chicken coops built, if it's farm related, yes, I can use a drill and all that. So I'm going to got all that she says we probably need, so I'm going to rinse these just a little bit before I cut them, but I do feel like I saved some time by peeling them and then cutting them.
You definitely saved me some time, so
well, that's what I told you. I told you I was going to help this time. You didn't believe me, did you?
Hey guys, we're going to do a sweet potato casserole. This is my favorite. For time purposes, I'm using the canned cut sweet potatoes, but I normally will cook the sweet potatoes myself. It's just as good either way, to be honest. So this is two 29-ounce cans, and I drained the juice off of those. And then to that, we are going to add 1 whole stick of melted butter. Okay, and now we're going to go in with 2/3 a cup of heavy whipping cream. Just pour that over in there. And we're going to add in a cup of sugar. I didn't say this was healthy, y'all, but it's good. Okay, and then we're going to add in some spices, vanilla. Let's see, 2 eggs. And then about a teaspoon of salt. Cook like me, measure with your heart. And then I'm gonna add in, it calls for 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I've got the Lowry's brand, one of my favorite brands to cook with, and I just eyeball it, y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna stir this all up real good. Now, if you have one of those meat mashers, potato masher, whatever, you can use that to kind of chop your potatoes up some. This spoon is working really well for me, so we're gonna go with that. But you don't want it to be real big chunks in here, so just kind of chop them up as you go.
The noise you hear in the background of somebody peeling potatoes at a super fast speed, that's me over here cutting them up. I've become a professional potato peeler today.
Yeah, at lightning speed, as you can tell.
I'm glad we got this recorded. It might be the last time.
Surely not, John. The celery's next. You're gonna love it.
Okay, it's got to be better than this one. But anyways, 45 minutes later, I've got 10 potatoes peeled, so I'm flying with it.
Oh, goodness. This is probably the best part of the whole adventure, watching John chop these potatoes up. He's actually done a pretty good job, though.
My bowl's not big enough.
He's almost ready to get them in the pot.
They're not exactly the size she made them, but once I realized they're going to be mashed anyways, they don't have to be perfect, so yeah, I'm excited. I actually love it. Now, the cleanup part. Oh, I got more in here than I... Oh. Cut that out. We had way too many, so the dog can have those. Here, Angel.
It has become a debate around here about the type of butter I like to buy. I buy these country crock containers.
That's not butter.
That's not butter, apparently, though. They
No, but I have used my 2 sticks of butter, so we're gonna have to use Dustin's fake butter today.
There's no more real butter in the refrigerator, Dustin?
I don't think.
Let's
See.
look.
So we got it.
Usually sets right here. Here's a little bit, maybe, Bridget.
Oh yeah, there we go. John saved the day. We have some real butter. So you're needing 1 stick. That's pretty close. We're gonna go with that. Here, Dustin, you can keep your fake butter.
Give me my fake butter. I like my fake butter.
Okay, we're gonna melt this butter. I do mine in the microwave on 30-second increments. Microwave. Actually, let me cover this so it don't splatter. Y'all, I'm all about not making a mess if I can help it. Okay, 30 seconds. Now let's go ahead and measure out. Again, this is the topping for our sweet potato casserole. We're going to go in with a 1/2 cup of flour. That is self-rising Hudson cream, one of my favorites, probably my favorite. 1 1/2 cups of brown sugar. It doesn't really, you can use the light or the dark brown. I'm using the light brown. And you guys, this makes a delicious, this is probably actually why I like the sweet potato casserole so much, is just the topping. It is so good.
Oh yeah, that's what I like the best about it also. So did I wash these somehow, Bridget?
Okay, just rinse them off really well with cold water.
But I can't really get down into them. I need to pour them into this and wash them around.
Yeah, pick up a couple handfuls at a time. And then,
okay, so yeah, this is not working real good, but
come on, John,
she
you got
gave me
it.
extra potatoes to peel on purpose just to see me do it.
Listen, you said you wanted to be trained, so practice makes perfect, right?
I'm getting there. This will be the first time in my life that I can remember that I've peeled all the potatoes. Well, you peeled some.
What? In your life?
You might have peeled 2.
John. Actually, I peeled 4, but okay.
4? Okay, well, I'll give you that.
Okay, so we have our 1/2 cup of flour and 1.5 cups of brown sugar. I'm just kind of stirring this up good, breaking up some of the clumps. And then we're gonna go with 2 cups of pecans. I get the cookie pieces. They're already broke up. They're pretty perfect for it, actually. And it comes in a 2-cup bag. If you hear racket in the background, that would be John. And then stir that around a little bit, and we're gonna add our melted butter. Now, as you add it, it will start to kind of crumble up a little bit, kind of like a cookie dough, but that's okay. Just want to kind of make sure that you get butter incorporated throughout all of it. Oh, and it already smells so yummy.
Now, this is just the topping.
Just the topping.
That's all we need. Leave the sweet potatoes out.
You don't need the sweet potatoes after this,
Can you
huh?
make me just some of that by itself?
Get you a bowl, honey. I'll put you a big old spoon
Now,
in
does it
it.
have to be baked, though?
Yeah, we're
It ain't
gonna.
good unless it's baked.
No, I mean you can eat this by itself. It's good.
Well, I was peeling potatoes and I didn't see it. What's the liquid that you mixed in with it?
Butter.
But oh, so just
Stick
butter.
of butter, some flour, 1.5 cups of brown sugar, and then pecans. So it's really sweet. The flour might not taste too good, but I mean you could get you a bite of this and you wouldn't
And the
complain.
flour is to do what? Make it fluffier? Or?
Yep.
Okay.
Just to give it a little bit of substance. Okay, so there's our topping. Now we're gonna get this put in the pan. Okay, we have our sweet potato mixture. Just gonna dump that down in the pan. Now normally I would butter my pans, but you don't need to for this because it has that whole stick of melted butter in it, so we shouldn't have any problems with it sticking, hopefully. And if we do, I'm sure they're not going to mind scraping the pan for this.
Yeah, that's a throwaway pan, so we're going to throw that one away.
Now for the topping, just going to kind of try to do this where you guys can see a little better. Just kind of plop it down across the top of it. You want most of it covered. May not cover all of it perfectly, but as long as you've got some of that on the top, we're good. Okay, we've got this ready to go in a 350-degree oven, and we'll bake this until it's brown on top. Usually it's about 35 to 45 minutes.
All right, I'm cleaning up for her as we go so we can get more room. We got a lot going on today, a lot of different dishes. So yeah, I rinse these out and put them in the dishwasher. Do you need one of these bowls back for?
I will need both of those bowls back. I could cook all day long as I have somebody doing this part.
Okay, so I just won't be able to put them in the dishwasher. I will have to finish them. So, okay, I'm gonna put some Dawn on that one and let that set, and then I'll rinse all of. Wait a minute, this fork's gotta be. Yeah, that's kind of sticky there. So that's the butter and the
Yeah,
sugar.
that butter and sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, let's sprinkle the top of this with a little bit of the ground cinnamon. Not too heavy, just a little bitty sprinkle. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven. Like I said, we've got it set to 350, and we can try to let you guys know a time frame, probably about 35 to 40 minutes. Let's get the green bean casserole on a roll. Poor old John's doing all the dirty work.
Well, we've got a lot more to do than we've ever done on one of the cooking shows here, so you've got to pitch in and help on this Thanksgiving dinner, and I really appreciate you coming and doing this, because I can't remember, it's been many years since we've actually had Thanksgiving dinner that I did. All right, so now we're gonna put water in this?
Yes, you're gonna cover those at least with, cover the top by about an inch with cold water.
And these are just gonna be regular mashed potatoes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'll carry it over here to the stove. Since I peeled them, I want to put them on the stove. Where would I put them?
You have the honors. Let's find a big burner. Yep,
one here?
that one will go, yep.
Okay.
And then put them on about a medium-high heat, so probably between 6 and 7.
So, no, I don't think that, okay, I've not used the stove a whole lot though, so. Okay, I feel heat here, between 6 and 7?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's just for one burner. We're wanting to cook with 2. See, that's got one heating element, but we're wanting to cook with 2. So we're going to put it right there, and it's going to heat both of those up. See?
Well, that's perfect.
There you go. John's learning how to cook.
I knew I'd figure it out.
Okay, John, let's get you started on the celery. Now, the worst part to me about the celery.
You're doing it.
I'm going to show you how, honey.
Then we won't have none left. Okay, show me.
Okay, so I like to string my celery. Not everybody does this, but I don't like getting the strings in my food. So you're just going to take your knife at the end of the celery and string it. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's still going to be some strings left in it. That's okay. You just want to get the majority of the strings off. So just like that.
I have done this before. So
oh, well, there we go.
This is something I have done. So we'll do this right here on the chopping board.
Now save that scrap stuff because I may use it.
Okay, it's just not really
Now,
green.
John, this ain't scrap right here.
It's not green.
It don't matter. We're going to saute this, John.
Saute it.
Yes. Pour the dressing. You got your knife?
You got it. Now let me get another one.
Where's that rata? That's a good one.
So cut from the top. Oh, that was broke.
Just get slightly up under the skin of it and grab the
From which end? The big
string.
end or the small end?
It doesn't matter. Either end.
Okay, either end.
And just kind of get some of those strings. In case y'all haven't been able to tell yet, John always finds his own way. Nothing wrong with that, huh?
Probably. All right, I'm going to try the potato peeler on the celery. It's a vegetable peeler, not a potato peeler, so it was made for something. Oh, check that out. I love it. Oh, and actually, look at that. There you go. No, well, now I got to chop
Put
them
them
up.
over there, yep.
Okay, then once
And then I'm gonna, after you get all of the strings out, or most of the strings out of that, you're gonna wash it.
So this is the way to go. So let's put that down. So get them off, and that. I guess I have no idea, but
It's working for you, John. Just go with it.
I'm doing it upside down or something. It was working, I think. I peeled those potatoes so fast with it, I think I dulled the blade.
Okay, I've got the onion peeled and ready to go for him, so he'll get this rinsed off, and then I'm gonna let him use my handy dandy chopper.
Oh, I have one.
Do you?
How are you going to chop them up? What are you going to build little pieces?
Right here, yeah. We're doing it to saute them. It's going to be in our dressing, so we don't want big old chunks.
Perfect.
So
I get to run equipment.
Yeah, there you go.
Finally.
Get some heavy equipment going in here.
So, what you told me to cut them until they fit in here, and then Really?
I love it.
I was afraid I was gonna break it. You just gotta really.
Oh no,
Get the-
I've slammed it.
Yeah, okay.
It's pretty
well.
sturdy. It don't feel like it would be, but
Oh.
here. Okay, you guys, again, for time purposes, I went with these. If you haven't tried the Glory Foods brand Southern vegetables, they are wonderful. They're already seasoned, so I went with that so that I don't have to do a lot of seasoning, and I'm going in with 2 cans. These are 29-ounce cans. And again, this is for green bean casserole. You can see all that seasoning in it. We don't need the juice though, so. Okay. Now we're gonna add a can of cream of mushroom and a can of cream of chicken. We're gonna need a different spoon. I think I'm breaking John in really well. He may trade places with you next time, Dustin.
I'll jump in and do whatever I need to anytime I need to.
You guys are pretty versatile, huh? Okay, then we're just gonna mix this up real good. Now, if I were using unseasoned green beans, I would put in a packet of Lipton onion soup mix. But like I said, these beans are already seasoned, so we're not gonna do that.
All right, let's see what I did. What about
That's
that?
magical. That really is amazing.
Now we got to do onions next, but it don't matter if
Onions.
there's a little bit of celery still
Oh
in
no,
there. 'Cause this-
they're
what I-
they're all going in the frying
what I
pan
need to put
together.
this in now.
We can just put it in a bowl. Let's put it in this bowl over here. That glass bowl will be fine.
This one? So since we're just mincing these up, I just got to get them down up to set up here. So we'll try with this side and see how it goes. It goes wonderful. So let's see if we can go with that one.
Okay, y'all, we're going in with our green beans, and I'm gonna put a little bit out on the pan. I like to put, of course, the star ingredient, the French fried onions. I like to put a little bit in the middle layer, so saving the rest of my beans to go on top. Now it basically just has to heat up, so I will cover this with aluminum foil and we'll stick this in the oven right before dinner. I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so before dinner.
So only 20 minutes to bake.
Yeah, everything's already done on this, so.
How many things will we have to bake in the end right there at one time?
Just this. We're gonna do our dressing next, and it'll take longer than anything, but it's still about an hour or so, so not too bad.
You're done with this, right?
For now, I'll need it for the dressing. I need a production crew when I'm at the house cooking Thanksgiving dinner for real, because I'm taking quite a few shortcuts for this, but it'll still be tasty. There's a lot of things that I do at home differently. Okay, so we'll cover that with some aluminum foil and pop that in the oven, I don't know, like I said, maybe 20 minutes before dinner's served. Do some more.
All right, I'm cleaning up for her as she goes.
Which is
And,
amazing,
check
by
this
the way.
out, Bridget. Onions.
Now see how beautiful? And in a third of the time, it would have taken you to chop those by hand.
Well, there we go.
Really
Clean them all
was-
out of here with the spoon, I guess.
A brilliant invention.
Let me get a spoon in this drawer right
I'm
here,
sorry.
and I'll get all this out of here so that we don't waste any of it. Leave us some comments and let us know how you all do things, because I noticed in different parts of Appalachia, the United States, and around the world, people do different things. Some people make ham and turkey. Bridget's making, what, chicken and dumplings?
Yes, we have chicken and dumplings, a turkey breast, sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, cranberry salad, and then a pecan cream cheese pie dessert. And rolls. We're gonna have dinner rolls. Okay. But I let Sister Schubert take care of that part for me, so we'll just pop those in the oven. Oh, she's smelling yummy. About 5 more minutes on her. Okay, let's get our dressing going.
All right, so this chop's really good, Bridget, but I've been like 10 minutes trying to get the stuff out of here
John,
to clean
here.
it for you. You have an automatic cleaner?
We bought these the other day. You need to use the brush.
Oh,
That would
yeah,
be
I got
great.
some new brushes I forgot we got the other day, so let's try those instead of a knife. I got a new brush. It's gonna work better than this one, I'm sure, because I've been like 10 minutes here and trying to get the onions out and the celery. And so yeah, the cleanup is the thing that Dustin and I always deals with a lot of times, and so that's the fun. That's like the editing on making videos. It's fun to make them, but the editing is no fun. Like, it's fun to eat dinner, but cooking it and cleaning it up, it's no fun.
We told John to string the celery.
He had one job.
One job, John.
One job.
Okay, now we're going to use Dustin's fake butter. We are going to saute our peppers and onions. I keep saying peppers, celery, and onions. And this is going to be, let me melt this down a little bit first, y'all. This will be for our dressing. So you just want to saute them until the onions are translucent and the celery is a little bit more tender. Okay, we are going to make cornbread dressing, and thankfully my sweet mama baked me 2 pounds of cornbread for this. So I brought 2 pans. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 pans of the dressing. So just start out with your cornbread, crumble it up. And guys, there's, I'm sure, hundreds of ways to make cornbread dressing. This is just how I make it. And you can also use, if you have stale bread, you can use that. I mean, you can use fresh bread too. Some people use toast. Some people use leftover homemade biscuits. All of those things work. I love the Pepperidge Farm stuffing mix. And my mom has always used the yellow bag. That's my preference, but it's out of stock, so apparently everybody likes that one. So I did just have John pick up the herb season for me. It'll be good. It'll just taste a little different than my mama's. Okay, Dustin, we could have let you done this part. It's kind of fun. Could get some frustration out. Okay, just get all of your cornbread crumbled up really well. And then we're gonna go, I will let you open this bag because my hands are greasy. So this is what I'm using. And like I said, I'm making 2 pans, so what you're seeing right now is enough for a 13 by 9. We're using the aluminum pans today. I chose that so that there's a little less cleanup. John might disagree. As you hear, he's still over there doing dishes.
Yeah, a lot of dishes so far, but you know, I've been really getting it done.
Yeah, he's keeping up with it. That's how I like it in the kitchen. I like to keep up with my mess as I go. Some people, tell us in the comments, what kind of cook are you? Do you just let it all pile up until you're finished cooking and do it at the end? Or do you like to clean as you cook? I feel like cleaning as you cook is definitely a win-win because, honey, let me tell you, by the time you get it all cooked, you don't want to clean. Okay, right now I'm just mixing my cornbread and the dressing mix up together. And let me wipe my hands and we're going to start adding our soups. Since John did such a fabulous job cutting the celery and onions, he's just informed me that this is going to be the best part of the dinner. So, Dustin, you and I will be the judge of that. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, again, we're going to saute these until the onions are translucent or you can see through them and the celery is tender. I'm going to go ahead at this step and add poultry seasoning. Like I said earlier, there's hundreds of different dressing recipes. This has sage, thyme, and oregano in it. Also has some basil, cayenne pepper, salt, and pepper. So this is a good general seasoning for that taste we're looking for Thanksgiving. Actually, let's do it this way because okay. Now we're just going to let these fry down. Okay, so we have 1 pound of cornbread, 1 bag of the Pepperidge Farm cornbread stuffing, and then I'm adding in some of the poultry seasoning. Again, this has sage, oregano, all the things that scream Thanksgiving dinner. So let's kind of mix that up a little bit. Just want to make sure those seasonings are as well incorporated as you can get them. Now, some people put chicken or turkey in their dressing, and that's fine. It's delicious like that. But we're having turkey and chicken and dumplings, so I'm not putting any meat in the dressing. We're just going to have some good old cornbread dressing. All right, now we're going to go in with our creamed soups. We're going to add 1 can of cream of chicken. And I am right-handed, y'all, so I'm sorry I do this backwards for the camera. 1 can of cream of mushroom. And 1 can of cream of celery. Whoo, those onions are starting to water my eyes. Are they your alls? I've got a whiff of them or something. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of chicken broth in here to get this started, and then we'll probably pour more on it once we get it in the pan. Probably could have used a slightly larger bowl, but now that I've dirtied this one, we're going to go with it. Okay, y'all, we're just going to mix and mix and mix till we get this all of the creamed soups incorporated well. And we have our celery and onions on the stovetop sauteing, so we'll be back when we add those in. got our celery and onions. As these cook down, it'll get quite a bit of water that'll cook out of the vegetables. That's fine. We're going to keep all that. This is going to add a lot of seasoning to our dressing. So we've still got a ways.
All right, here's another bowl to wash. Should be caught up time we get done. What can I work on those food-wise? You've done made all that up. You're not even letting me pour nothing in it.
I know. Well, you did such a good job with the potatoes, celery, and onions. And the dishwashing, I mean.
She gave me a break.
Yeah, you're good, John. You're good.
Just keep doing dishes.
Keep doing dishes.
Well, at least I am helping.
That's the best part for me. Trust me. I got somebody to do my dishes. We are in business.
Well, all right.
Okay, you don't have to do it real tight because we're going to be adding the celery and onions, so just dump it over in there.
Why wouldn't we just mix the celery and onions in with this?
Well, I want to go ahead and work on my second.
Oh, you gonna make 2 pans of this?
Yeah.
I still didn't understand.
What
But
she wants you to do is just leave it loose in the pan so she can add half the celery and stuff to it and still mix it and use the same bowl.
do you want me to put all the whole bowl in the pan though?
Should
All of
be. Let's see how much. We may not even need a whole 2 pans.
Kind of doubt it.
That's good right there.
No more?
Stop with that and we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that, and then I'll probably just add maybe a half a pound of cornbread to that so that we can have 2 pans of it.
Okay. So, how do we know how much onions and celery to put in?
You just have to be a cook, John. There's really no science to it. I just add it till I think it looks good. We're actually doing really good on the schedule, considering I was 2 hours late.
Yeah, I caught you up. I'm really good.
You actually did. You
can-
saved me a lot of time chopping those potatoes.
And celery and onions.
Right.
And cleaned like 45 dishes so far.
Truly, the dishwashing's my favorite part. I'm so thankful for that.
All right, so what, you gonna make some more of this?
Yeah, we're gonna add y'all, I'm gonna eyeball it. This is just how I cook. So I'm gonna use probably not quite a half a pound of this cornbread. Crumble it up. We'll add in a little bit more of our creamed soups. I just wanted to do 2 pans of dressing. It's usually one of the crowd favorites, so make sure we've got plenty of that. Okay, so I'm making a second pan of the dressing. I'm just kind of eyeballing. I've got close to a half a pound of cornbread, and I've used about half a package of this.
So what's a half a pound? You called it a pound?
Yeah, my mama always called it a pone of cornbread. Pone, P-O-N-E.
Now, how much that
It's
weigh?
just a skillet. I mean, I don't know how much it weighs, but it's an iron skillet of cornbread.
I've heard you say that before. If you anybody calls it a what do you call it, a pound?
Pone.
A pound, yeah. I've heard other people call it that. So if you call it a pound or know what that even means, leave us a comment and let us know.
Okay, and then the poultry seasoning, we're gonna add a little bit of that in again.
Well, you didn't let me help on the first one. I was doing dishes. Now look at you going.
We'll come right on over here. I'll let you fix this one. We'll just make sure we mark which is John's and which is Bridget's. Okay, stir that up real good for me and I'll open up your soups.
All right, see? So you put soup. See, I was doing dishes. I didn't see the first one. So next year, if I had to do this by myself, I can just watch this video again.
Yeah.
And so guys, if you're single and don't have anybody to cook for you, I'm lucky that I've got a YouTube channel and got people I've got to meet like Bridget to come be in our videos, and she's come to help us with Thanksgiving, or we would probably be at Cracker Barrel. And I know a lot of people, I'm going to talk about Cracker Barrel for a minute. We eat there a lot, and it is a Tennessee-owned company, and they went through a tremendous amount of problems when they tried to rebrand everything, and they took away Uncle Herschel. Did you hear about that, Bridget?
I did. That was a big ordeal. My son is a server at Cracker Barrel, so
It's hurt their business, hasn't it?
it did initially. A lot of their patrons were not visiting because of that change.
So I'm gonna, me and Dustin eat there a lot. So one of the things that I want to tell people is that they have a menu on the very back that's for lunch and after 6. That's 8. You can get certain meals, not everything, but certain things. A complete meal with like turkey or meatloaf with 2 vegetables for $8.99.
Wow, I didn't
And
know
it's regular
that.
with the 3rd vegetable, it's $13.95.
Right.
So if you look on the back, because I really like Cracker Barrel, it's a Tennessee-owned company, and they did have a marketing company that supposedly that was their ideal to do away with Uncle Herschel to make it look more modern and streamlined. And they found out that everybody, I didn't even know who Uncle Herschel was. I've been there ever since '72, I think.
Right. I don't think any of us knew him outside of his picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a big ordeal.
But they do have a value menu. One's for lunch, and it's certain days and certain times. So if you go to Cracker Barrel, you might can go online and see that. But also you can take home 1 meat and a vegetable for $5.
Really?
Like a meatloaf and macaroni or mashed potato, and they put a little bit thing. So that you can take that home, plus you take home whatever else is left over that you don't eat. But that's very reasonable. You know, you can't pick everything on the menu. They got certain limited things on certain days and certain times. But yeah, we used that the last few times when the waitresses showed it to us because she had talked about how slow it is. What was that girl's name down there at the Rocky Top one? Redheaded girl, but.
I don't want to say her name because I can't remember it, and if I say the wrong person.
Right. Well, anyway, she was very nice and was down there a couple times before that, and she was showing us because I was ordering the turkey and dressing. It was $13.95. She turned it over and said, "Well, today you can get the turkey on the back with 1 less vegetable for $8.95."
Wow.
So I said, "Let's do that."
Yeah,
So,
that's awesome. You taught me something.
So yeah, when you go to Cracker Barrel, start trying to visit them. They're American owned right here in Tennessee and Appalachia. Don't be hating on them no more. They're gonna change. They learned their lessons. So we don't want them to close down because that's one of my places we eat out a lot at.
It's one of my favorite restaurants. I'm not real big on fast food.
Now, which one does your son work at?
Middlesboro.
Middlesboro, okay.
Yeah.
And what's his name?
His name is Evan.
Evan. So if you go into Middlesboro, Cracker Barrel, ask for Evan. And say,
He has lots of regulars. He loves his job. He's a people person. He took after his mama. So.
So yeah, I've done the potatoes and I've done this over here and yeah, all
This is all of John's hard work.
So now what's this? You put this in here and cornbread?
I did.
And this is just for seasoning?
So it is. Well, I mean, it's bread too. It's filling and seasoning. But I use the poultry seasoning for because it has the sage in it. I don't like a really strong sage flavor. Some people do, and that's okay. But that poultry seasoning is perfect because it has the sage and oregano. So now, John, you're going to mix that up really well.
Oh, I gotta mix it. Oh,
Yep.
I'm sorry. I just forgot. Looks almost like banana pudding.
John, that looks nothing like banana pudding. Maybe the cream of chicken.
Well, the last banana pudding I looked like, it may look kind of like this.
How'd it taste? That's what matters.
Like cream of chicken, Campbell soup.
Okay, let's add you some chicken broth in there.
All right. Okay, this right here. Just I know how much to put in. Just whatever feels right.
That's right. That's right.
So there we go.
Okay, let's stop right there and get that stirred in really good.
So right for her, but I was going to put the whole thing in there. Look, it's still dry. We don't want no dry stuff in here now.
Can't have
Listen,
no dry dressing.
no dry dressing.
Here, let's split this can between those two. And then we should be good. And then so half in the bowl and then put half in that pan. We'll stir it in with it.
So this is cream of mushroom.
Yes, I do a can of cream of chicken, 1 can of cream of mushroom, and a can of cream of celery.
Okay.
To each pan. Okay, get that stirred up real good. And And then once you get that all combined, we're ready for
Why didn't we just put it all in at the
celery
same time
onions.
and stir it instead of stirring it, then adding more, then stirring it some more?
You're eyeballing it as you go, John. So I felt like we didn't want dry dressing. Remember, we needed to add a little bit to it. So this is what it looks like when you don't cook with the recipe. You just add it as you go.
Well, people that use a recipe just don't know how to do it. They have to look at the recipe. But if you know how to do it, you just go ahead and do it.
That's right.
Okay, no, I want to do this.
Oh, here you
Listen,
go,
I
honey.
cooked these rascals. Let's see, I'll set it down.
Half.
So I'm gonna
Just
put half and
split it.
half. Okay, that's about half of that one.
That's the celery and onions that John did such a good job chopping. That's hard to do when you're right-handed, isn't it? There's no way I could switch hands and try to do that.
Oh, really?
No. That's the goods right there. Celery, onions, and the poultry seasoning and that butter.
So let me tell you my ideal that I've got. It's going to be a
that?
few years down the road, but I'm wanting to open a restaurant in Jellicoe, right off Interstate 75.
Are you?
It's going to be the Appalachian Kitchen. We're going to use as much local stuff as we can, and it's going to. I don't know if you've ever been to Jellicoe, but it's in Campbell County, and there's a lot of empty buildings there, and it's right off Interstate 75. It's about 40 minutes to get there from here, but we've been going there a lot on the last videos, and I've filmed there several times. It's a lot of empty buildings there. That was restaurants already, or could be made into restaurants. So I'm hoping to get time to talk to the mayor. And I did message her and told her I was going to come last week, and I didn't make it. Sorry, Mayor. I've been busy, but after the holidays here on Thanksgiving, I'm going to try to come up there and talk to her about the ideal of starting with that, having a gift shop that you buy souvenirs, maybe locally made stuff, and
Awesome.
and locally made canned, whatever we can sell, you know, that we're allowed to sell local stuff. So, you know, maybe have a separate, there's one place that's got a little separate outside building. It'd be good to make like certain types of craft things that we could sell,
Right.
whatever on the site, like engraving.
Yeah, and then
things
you
like
could
that.
have like vendors to put there. Are you thinking along the lines of that maybe? Have a space where vendors could bring in homemade crafts or
Yeah, or sell them on consignment.
items,
Yeah,
or-
sell them
yeah.
on consignment for them or different things. So, you know, definitely my ideal for the thing is that I'm wanting to do just basically one meal, like a home style restaurants where you go in, you don't have a
Right.
menu, you eat what they've got made that day.
that day.
And then I'm wanting to only, as far as the cooks, not necessarily the people cleaning or waiting tables, but I want all the cooks to be retired grandmas
Oh.
that's cooked their whole life.
So I need to retire.
Well, so
I'm a grandma.
We're going to try to get different ones. So each one that has a specialty in something, they'll do one day, and then another one.
Right.
That way, they're not working every day in the kitchen. They come
Right.
in one day a week and cook their special, and then they'll have help. And what do you think?
That's an awesome idea.
It'll be a few years, but we're going to get it in the works and get it going.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, you've done an excellent job on that
I
dressing.
know I did, didn't I?
You did. You did great on it. Looks like it's ready to go in the pan.
Okay. Got to get as much as we can out of here.
That's right. Don't waste any of it.
All right, about to clean that. I get to clean that bowl again. Now, can we mash it down?
You can.
So, okay. Now, does the oven have, or we're going to make this now or later?
We're going to wait just a little bit because that should just take around 40 minutes.
So this,
It's not going to take a whole big long time.
Am I
We'll
good?
probably put it and the green bean casserole in together. Okay. Now,
what I
hand me
do-
that chicken broth. We're going to add just a little bit of chicken broth to this.
yeah, it's a little dry. That's exactly what I was thinking.
See? See, John, you had this. You didn't need me. There you go.
All right. Yeah, I kind of made it like this last year.
Got to take a taste test. Oh my goodness, that's delicious.
It's not baked. How do you could eat it?
There's no raw eggs in it.
Nothing raw, so you can just
No.
eat it like this?
Yeah.
Stay away
You
from-
have to taste test it.
Oh, really?
You just got to make sure that you're not.
I don't know, but I don't know what it looks like. It's going to be perfect.
It's delicious. I'm proud of myself, Mom. This is actually, believe it or not, my first time making this dressing. My mom always does it. Usually she'll do it in the turkey, and I do the chicken and dumplings and potato salad.
So this is your first time doing this?
It's my first time
She
doing my
acted like
mom's
she knew
recipe.
what she was doing.
Well, I do know. I just hadn't put it together, so. These will be ready to pop in the oven. The green bean casserole, the sweet potato casserole, those are all things that you can kind of make ahead to save yourself some time, especially if you're cooking your dumplings same day, because they are time consuming. I got those cooked last night. If y'all want to take a peek, we just have to heat these up, but they're going to be some good eating. Let me grab a spoon here so you guys can see. I don't think we're gonna have any complaints.
Okay, so, I think I got it. So we bring it over here. She says we need to drain them. So I need to put them in one of those drain pan things.
Yes.
Okay, I put one in the dishwasher, but I think I got one right here. About that one.
That'll work.
All right.
So you can get the water out.
Just that. Okay, so I'll use this to catch any potatoes that falls out, right?
Yeah.
So would I start mashing them all together one time,
You're
or?
gonna dump those back over into here once you
Okay.
have all the water off.
All right.
Oh, wash your hands. You can't lick your fingers and then handle their food, John. John's doing the mashed potatoes. I'm just helping him a little bit here. I did not bring my handheld blenders or mixer, so we're just gonna do it with one of these good old-fashioned tater smashers
All right, let me
right
try.
here.
Here we go.
This is what Grandma used back in those days, y'all. She didn't have the electric kind either.
Try it. We want to do it the traditional way that it was done. This is a traditional. This is the way I've always made my potatoes.
Try to keep more than you're losing, John.
Hey, it's just such a massive goings on here. Just taters are going everywhere.
Yeah, I'll say that. Okay, slow down, slow down.
Slow down. I've got mashed tomato pieces on it.
Add. I'm glad you're the cleaning crew. Okay, we're gonna go with some heavy whipping cream. This is gonna make them really good and thick, but I also use evaporated milk. The heavy whipping cream for consistency, the evaporated milk for flavor. And John, this was supposed to be your recipe, I'm sorry. Okay, get that mashed up real good. A little more careful this time, you'll have more than taters splashing.
Yeah, well, they're going along pretty good. There's some fine taters here. I wonder where they was growed at.
Ireland, of course.
Idaho? I don't know.
Okay, now we're being revisited by Dustin's fake butter once again. It is tasty. We're just gonna go with this whole tub that's left. So I'm gonna say this is about a third of the tub. We didn't say anything about it being healthy. We said it's gonna taste good.
I never really heard of anybody doing a healthy Thanksgiving dinner. That's what
Oh,
it's,
I'm sure they're out there.
well, unfortunately they might be, but, you know, that's a personal thing between them and themselves.
Not our house today. Okay, we're gonna add some salt. I'm gonna say this is probably 2 teaspoons.
See, I was,
A little less force.
hey, I knew I was doing a great job. It just could not stand up to my extreme mashing technique.
Too much power for that tater masher.
Now what we do?
Okay, yeah, I've added the salt in, probably 2 teaspoons. We're gonna pepper. Okay, now when you're stirring up use that spatula now, just kind of try to mash as you go to get some more of those lumps out. We were going for creamy goodness, but I forgot my mixer, so.
I'm doing a wonderful job. These are, I'm gonna tell you what, I can see by looking at these are the best potatoes I've ever made in my life.
Not because they're the only ones you've ever made, right?
Absolutely.
That's the consistency. Let's add this.
It's not like we don't have a blender over there. Show them, Dustin.
Yeah,
But see, we want to do it the old-fashioned way.
that's
so-
right. We're keeping it authentic. We're going back to our heritage. Who needs a KitchenAid?
I know doing this, but you need a blender. Well, we got one. So I just, in the comments, everybody tells you what you need and they don't know. Oh, we already got that. Or
Right.
you forgot something. No, we didn't do that. We just didn't put everything, you know. This is an 8-hour project today, so you're not going to see all 8 hours of it. So we can't get it all in there. But at least we got these potatoes here. And I'm thinking, what are you doing with mayonnaise?
This is my secret ingredient. Are you opposed, Dustin? Okay, mayonnaise.
As long as it's Duke's.
It has to be Duke's. Has to be. If I can pop it open. Now, how much you ask? Again, I don't know. I would say a half a cup. We've used about, that was a 10-pound bag of taters, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we didn't use them
I
all.
want to say about 6 pounds of taters we used.
Yeah.
Okay, stir that in. Let's see how I go by what it looks like, you guys.
Well, how can you tell what it's going to look like with mayonnaise? It's all white.
The texture, John, the creaminess. We're looking for the creaminess.
Well, you stand right there and I'll splash some of it on you here in just a second.
Just open my mouth for the taste test. Okay.
Yeah, she could tell it needed that much more.
Yeah, eyeball it.
Okay, I'm going to give them one more final stirring here. Ready? Let's go. There we go.
Okay, you've got to test your taters. You've got to see how they
I ain't eating
taste.
that.
Get a taste. Do you need salt? Do you need pepper?
Well, probably need salt, but we can just let people add it.
You think? Let
Yeah.
me try. We're not going to double dip, so let's get clean spoon. We need salt and we need butter.
He likes salt. Oh, he did.
You said add salt.
Yeah. You added the salt, John.
I said people could add it on their own, but you said no.
Well,
Now they won't need
he
no salt.
added probably a quarter cup of butter, you guys.
They don't
And then
need
I'm
it.
adding more mayonnaise.
They're not going to need any salt. They're just going to need a cardiologist.
Yeah, exactly. That was a lot of salt.
That's what I put on my dinner. No wonder I take four different high blood pressure medicines at the same time.
So you're covered.
Not really.
No, not at all.
John had one dish to cook. It's the potatoes. So let's make sure that everyone knows John's in charge of those potatoes.
So she don't want nobody to know that she oversalted them. So when the people come to eat with us today, she'll say John did that.
Yeah, he did it off camera too.
You will not
so
need salt for the potatoes because John done
it'll
perfectly
be
seasoned them.
He said, she said.
Now, got me a new spoon. Let's try it here.
You ain't even got the butter melted up in it yet.
Well, that's a good part. You can get that butter and it's a big old buttery piece, you know.
They actually look pretty good.
I did excellent. Even
Okay.
Cracker Barrel can't touch these.
We're gonna go with it if he says so. Hey, we're gonna check these turkeys and see how they're looking. Hopefully. Why are we not opening? The steam's off. It's off.
I got my hammer out
Here, try it. You might, maybe we just need a little more muscle power. Twist that lid this way.
That way? No, there's something locked. Looks like we're not going to have turkey because it's locked up in this thing. So, but I do have a jigsaw out there.
We may need it. Joe, top of the oven. What is up with? Okay, Instant Pot. What do we need to do? Never. I have used.
Maybe it's still too hot.
No. So when you do this to let the steam out, the lid should open, but it's not coming past lock. Let's plug it back up and see.
Maybe we need to push this down.
No, that pops up when you're venting it. See, that vents it, or that seals it, and this vents it to let the pressure, but we weren't even pressure cooking
You
it.
sure there's no other release like?
No, you should be able to just twist that lid. So Dustin's our gadget guru. He figured it out. If your lid ever gets locked, he...
Apparently it's a safety right here, and maybe it will automatically come loose if you see this little red thing. We pushed it down, and maybe that heat is still a little hot, and then this would go down on its own. Once it goes down, then it unlocks. So there we go.
And so there's our birds. We're gonna go ahead and pressure cook these. I'm gonna put them on to pressure for an hour and 20 minutes. And that should get it. Okay, so we're sealed. And we are going to pressure. We're gonna bump our time up.
All right, so they all go on the same rack.
Well, put the dressing on top.
The dressing on top.
We can slide that green bean casserole on the bottom.
On the bottom. All righty. I'm cooking now.
This is one of my older pieces of Tupperware.
Oh.
I got it back in 1997, my first household shower, and last year I laid a hot spoon down on it and melted the lid, but I'm not getting rid of it. This is my cranberry salad. You guys, I'll be showing the recipe for this on Life with Bridget Denise, so if you're interested, this is probably one of my most requested items for
Have
the
you already?
holiday.
Is it already on your page?
No,
You're gonna
no,
put it
I'll-
on there.
yeah, I'll
So
put
you're
it
on
on there.
Facebook under Life with Bridget Denise.
That's it.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna flip this over on a plate. And when you take this bottom off, it will release from the mold. And then you have a pretty, usually at Christmas, I'll put like some fresh, whatever I have, lettuce or some of that, like the celery earlier that we ended up getting rid of. I'll put some of that on it just to garnish it, and it's really pretty.
Well,
Look at how
ain't that
pretty.
fancy?
And it tastes delectable. Just wait till you taste that. So for the turkey, we slow cooked it for about 2 hours and 15 minutes on high. And then I pressure cooked it for an hour and 20 minutes. And then we let the steam naturally release for 7 minutes. So John's gonna take the lid off and we're gonna see where we're at.
All right. No, oh, it came off that
See,
time.
that's how it's supposed to do. I'm not sure what it, oh. Okay, let me grab a fork real quick. Now this is, oh yeah, how tender that turkey is. And it will be so juicy, as you can tell.
Did I get to carve it up for people? Can I cut
Sure,
it?
it's probably actually not even gonna need carved. It's gonna fall right off the bone, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're gonna I'm gonna pressure this for 20 more minutes because we're actually ahead of schedule, believe it or not. I was late, but we're a little ahead of schedule. So we're gonna go 20 more minutes on it, and then we will put
Under
it
pressure?
Under pressure.
Okay. Why we're going to cook it some more if it's already tender?
Well, I'm wanting to make sure the center of that turkey's good and done. We don't want to have
Did you
any-
try the thermometer?
I did not.
Let's see where we're at. What do we need to
We
be
need to
at?
go near a bone. We probably, I don't think we'll have to look the temperature up, but we're at over 200 degrees, so I think we're gonna be good. Let's try this one.
All right, we just Google searched it there and found out that all part, 3, 2, 1. All right, we just did a Google search on it and found out that all types of poultry should be at least 165 degrees when cooking it on the inside temperature of the turkey or chicken itself, as deep in as you can get it. So we're good on that. So we're just gonna let it set and stay warm.
Yep, we'll let it stay warm until closer time to serve it up.
All right. What's happening, wild man?
Not much.
Nothing much. Well, you're here. Something's going to happen. What did you bring for us?
A cherry cheesecake, homemade.
Oh my goodness!
I got up at 8 o'clock this morning and made it. It's fresh.
Well, this is Bridget. She's on some of my videos. She does
Hello.
cooking videos.
Nice to meet you.
This is
You
Mary and Eddie.
Hey, Eddie. I've watched you guys a lot. I enjoy your content.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, come on in. We're just getting things finished up. Then here comes
Tammy.
Tammy. Well, we got about everything done, so we don't have a whole lot left to do we?
No, we don't. We're just.
Yeah, I got to put some rolls in, I think. Get the rolls in. Come on in. I've been cooking today. I've been helping. I did everything.
Yeah,
I made it all.
Make sure.
Well, Bridget told me how to do it, but I did it all. She just sat up here in a chair.
There you go.
Well, what's going on in the mountains today? You go hunting this morning?
I went.
Deer hunting opened today, regular deer hunting, didn't it?
Yeah. Rifle season.
Rifle. Did you see anything this morning? They saw you first, I guess, didn't they?
I doubt it.
They said, there's Wild Man Eddie, we better go or we won't make it out of here.
I seen 3 late yesterday evening. Me and Josh was coming out. We seen 3 late yesterday evening. It was so dark we could see them, but we couldn't get a shot on them.
Right. Well, glad y'all made it here, and we're going to do what now? Put the rolls in?
Put the rolls in. We're waiting on the dressing to come out, so.
Dressing before we can put the rolls in.
Right.
Okay, so we got rolls. Can we go ahead and put the rolls on there? Sure. Okay, let me wash my hands again. Damn, it's not mine. I have no idea how it got here.
At least your observant skills are good, so. That's all.
How many rolls you want, Eddie? About 8 or 10? Huh?
Say 2 or 3, don't you?
Yeah.
What? Eddie, now he's a pretty good fella. Him and Mary, they're all right. I don't care what Tammy tells me about them. What's that one?
That's the sweet potato casserole.
Oh, you're just gonna warm it back up? Okay. Okay, so are we wanting to move everything up?
Just this top one.
We don't have to bother.
No, we don't need to move the bottom.
Okay, so I'm gonna need 2. What did I do in my pot holder? See, I bought these some
It's
time
right there
ago.
to your left is your
Well,
other
I'm
oven
gonna
mitt.
use an oven mitt. Probably would be better, but I can take these and sit here. Boy, that smells good. You can smell that fresh onion and celery that I did such a wonderful job. It's
You always throw the onion and celery in. One down. There you go.
is that about right?
Now, yep.
All right, check this out, guys. I've just saved the day here. We thought we was gonna have to cancel this event.
Okay, now, John, you can just put your rolls right on top of these bottom 2. That should bake just fine.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, guys. Look, I'm cooking all this together.
He has worked so hard today, y'all.
It's been a good day so far. So now we're going to deal with the turkey, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to see how I can completely. Want to unplug this? Maybe? Can we unplug it?
You can unplug it.
Okay. So I'm going to set this over this way so that Dustin can see. What an excellent job I'm going to do here, I'm sure.
Probably be able to rip that.
I'm going to need
It's probably
another
gonna
one,
fall.
though. I need 2 of
Okay.
them. Or maybe a knife.
You want a knife or?
Well, like you said, it's just coming apart in pieces, so.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very tender.
So let me see, let me have something to put these bones in. I'll debone it some. I need just a paper plate. All right, let's put them right over here. Thank you, thank you. So look here, boy, it is just falling right off. So do we put this juice back in with it, or?
Yeah, you can put some of the juice over in it.
We'll have to debone it over in here once I get
It's
it
just
out.
falling off the bone.
Yes, it is. I've
You don't
never
have to worry about carving that turkey. It's
pretty much ready to go, ain't
going to
it?
work for you. Yep.
So we got some dark meat in here. It's not just I thought this was just like going to be just a whole breast, but just a breast by itself. But this has got some dark meat in it too, don't it? And bones. So does the bones give it a little bit more flavor when it's cooked with the bones?
Yeah, it does. And then you can also save your bones and all of your vegetable scraps like the celery, what we didn't use of the onion, your potato peelings, those turkey bones. You can use all of that, boil it in a pot for about 24 hours just on kind of a low to medium setting and make your own homemade bone broth. And it's full of excellent nutrients. It'll actually have protein in it from the bones because the collagen is cooked out. So, wishbone. So it's a real good way to make your own broth.
Well, I do believe we ended up with plenty enough turkey. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to debone it the best I can, but...
You know there's nothing better than leftover Thanksgiving dinner. So.
Oh, I love turkey the next 2 or 3 days, especially turkey sandwiches on just white bread mayonnaise for some reason. Here's something in there, Dustin. There it is. Get that out. Here's some right here. And you got a bone magnet over there?
Bone magnet?
Yeah, we need to make sure we get all these bones out. So this juice that's in here, we're going to dip it in here or pour it?
Yeah, I'll dip some of it out in it.
Okay.
We don't want all that skin though in there for
What skin? That?
Right here.
That? Okay, that.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Don't need that, okay.
Well, some people like to eat it, but.
Okay. Take that out.
I mean, I do if it's crispy, but.
Yeah. Now Jackson likes it just like that. I can't do that. Over here's some more bones. Those little ones, are the ones you have to watch.
Still down in there, ain't they? Mm-hmm. Well. Okay, I'm having a wee bit of problems with the bones, but I think.
Scavenger hunt for bones.
All right, so maybe
Get this cartilage right here out.
this part. Okay, I knew there was something. So what I was doing is trying to look at it and then see if I could hear it as I felt anything hard. Alrighty, so we still got a bunch in here, little pieces and some bones and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably got plenty to serve. And then we'll just take some of this gruel and pour over it. Now this would make some good dumplings too. You could save all this gruel. We started out with chicken broth, and then that's just the chicken broth and what water cooked out of that turkey. So it would make some really good turkey dumplings.
So how about the gravy? Are we going to be able to make gravy?
Yes, we can make you some gravy, John.
Okay. I like gravy, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think I did a most excellent job here. I don't care what Bridget said. I'm doing just fine.
So what is it? So Eddie's found him something here.
Is this your new pet?
Yeah,
What'd you name him?
I have it. Okay, you see the black right here around his neck and black back here. Okay, that means we're gonna have a mild winter. If it's solid red right here in the middle, there'll be a mild winter. If you see the black ones, now they'll be a bad winter.
Now, have you been doing this ever since you was a boy?
I've been listening to my grandparents. I listened to them a whole lot when I was growing up, and they're the one that talked about it.
So what is this? This turned into a butterfly, or what is this?
Yeah, that will come into a butterfly.
Yeah, it seems like it's late in the year for them, or did they come out next year?
No, well, they'll be.
They hibernate this year, maybe come out.
Well, they'll come out when it's warm.
Yeah. All right. So if it's blacker, he'd be bad.
Charlie black, he'll be bad winter.
Okay, so we're gonna go good winter. It's not gonna go below 60, right?
I don't know about that. I just know we ain't gonna have that much of a snow.
Okay. So you've seen this to work though, and you'd be.
Yes, I have seen it work.
And
that solid red, you don't have no winter.
Oh, how about that?
Yep. See, it's got 13 segments to it, which is supposed to be the 13 weeks of winter. So, like if it's brown here, that's the first week, and then if it was black, it's the next week. And each segment is a week. So it's, the color of it is the week.
But if you see the solid black ones, that's where your bad ones.
And if the head is black, then that's a bad start to winter. But if the tail end's brown, then it's gonna get milder as the winter goes through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's it gonna be like this winter?
Well, this one is got a little bit of black here and a little bit of black back yonder.
Yeah.
So like on January 12th, it's gonna snow maybe?
Mild middle and a bad start and then a bad end.
A bad start. It's gonna start out cold and then warm up. Then
Well, I think we done had the snow.
You think so?
I think we had done.
Not yet. This winter don't start till December the 13th. Is that the first day of winter?
Yeah, we done had a snow though. We done had a winter.
Well, we did have one little flurry, didn't we?
Yes, we did, and it come we got about an inch, about a half an inch of snow.
I think you got more snow in the mountains. We didn't get none down here.
Yeah, we did get quite a bit of snow. I forgot about that one.
You got snow in the mountains up there at higher elevation. We didn't see much down here. Well, just keep him there, and if we'll keep him and make sure he tells the truth. And if he don't, we're going to take him somewhere else and set him free.
Okay, you guys, I know gravy is a big part of the Thanksgiving dinner. I typically don't do gravy, but John has requested some, so we're gonna make him some. We started out with butter. Basically, you're gonna do equal portions of butter and flour, and we're gonna cook this until the flour taste cooks off of it. You'll be able to tell because it'll start to brown up. I'm not making a whole big lot here, so it's gonna look like not much of nothing starting out, but we'll have a little bit of gravy for John. Okay, we're gonna go in with a little bit of vegetable oil here. And then I'm gonna let this heat up just a tad and we'll add a little bit more flour into it. We might need gravy for more than just John. I'm gonna put just a scoop more flour in it, not much at all. Probably that's maybe a teaspoon. Thicken it up just a little bit. See y'all, this is why I can't do measurements. I just eyeball everything, so it's hard for me. I would have to really concentrate to do measurements. I've been so used to just cooking as I see it, measure with my heart. Okay, we're gonna add just a tad bit more in here. I'm looking for a consistency. This should do it. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna let the flour taste cook off of that. I don't know, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, if that. And we'll come back for the next step.
That looks like you burnt that all up, or that looks like a bunch of burnt stuff.
It ain't. It's gonna be good. And if it ain't, you ain't gonna tell nobody about it.
We'll just edit that part out. If we don't eat the gravy,
There
just
you
cut
go.
that, Dustin.
Okay, let him go ahead and get his stuff out of here.
All righty, golly, yeah, we're getting, those are done for sure.
Hey, that's hot burner.
Hot burner, okay, so we don't want to put that on there. And let me get one more pot holder here. So let's come with this one. And underneath there. Let's go back to there. So this one is the green bean casserole. And this one is what?
Sweet potato casserole.
Oh gosh, yeah. We got green bean and sweet potato casserole. So I can shut this up and get my picture with this because I did an amazing job. I've never actually participated in cooking Thanksgiving.
First Thanksgiving dinner ever.
That I've ever participated in. So this is the first time ever on YouTube.
Hey y'all, so this is some broth off of the turkey. I just got that broth out of the Instapot, and that is pretty hot. Let me grab something to hold that with, because that's hotter than I thought it would be. Okay, when you add this in, you want to be ready to stir pretty constant. And once I get the gravy cooked, I'm going to add some black pepper into it. Okay, our gravy is about ready, so I'm going to go ahead and add some pepper to it. Now what you see in here is some pieces of the turkey. So I didn't strain my meat or the broth whenever I got it out. So you're going to see some of the turkey goodie in there, but that's okay. Let's pepper it. Lots of black pepper and gravy. At least I hope John likes it that way. The gravy is ready to go. So this is, you start out with your base, which is, I used butter and
That's all you made?
vegetable oil.
You just made me some? You didn't make none for nobody else?
Well, I mean, if you're going to eat all that, well, I told them I was making it for John, so
I'm gonna have to share?
I'll whip up some more. You have to share. We'll give you about 3 tablespoons. How's that?
Okay.
You got your gravy, John. Let me taste it.
I always buy it in a jar, you know.
Oh yeah, pop the top.
Yeah, that works pretty easy.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna see how this tastes. It's gonna be hot. That's yummy stuff. We're gonna make this a little creamy. I'm gonna put just a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it. I love watching it when it's marbled looking like that. I think it's so pretty.
Whoa, you added some more stuff to it.
I put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it, so that's going to make it a little creamy.
Okay, I can live with that much.
Okay, that'll feed you. We need a gravy boat, don't we? I actually have one of my mama's I could have brought if I thought about it.
Well, let me see what I got over here.
Okie doke, I think we're ready to eat.
All right, we'll pour this in this.
Sure.
I'm gonna give this one to Eddie for the gravy.
Here, you better set it over here because that burner's hot.
Let's set it right here. Let's watch this gravy pour, Dustin. Wait till Dustin gets over and get a shot of it now. This is the shot of the day. I think I made this, mixed this up. Look at that. 1/4 what I did there, guys. See that celery in there? Yep. That one's ready to go. This one is sweet potato casserole. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then this one is green bean casserole. Check that out. This is our best, biggest meal by far that we've done here at the Appalachian Kitchen, and it's for Thanksgiving. We're getting ready to say prayer and let everybody start eating. Now I'm gonna tell you a joke, okay, back when I was growing up. So there was 14 of us kids, and my mom and dad and papa and my mom. So it was about 18 of us. And we did Thanksgiving, and only one time a year we could get turkey, you know, meat, because there's just no food like for meat, you know, vegetables and taters. But it got late like this here, you know, cooking, and Mama would put the turkey in, and it cooked all day long. It got started late, and it got dark. Well, we all got around the table, about 18 of us, and that turkey is out there, and we've been smelling it all day. You know, and it's like 7 o'clock at night, and she started at 5 that morning, but you know, on a wood stove, it kept having problems. And so we all got there around the table, and it was dark, and we all held hands to kind of pray, and all of a sudden the wind blew through and blowed out the lantern. We didn't have no light. And all of a sudden we started hearing Papa screaming, hollering, ah, ah, ah. Well, I got the lantern lit and looked, and Papa had grabbed that turkey when the lights went off, and everybody else stuck forks in his hands trying to get it too. So we'll make sure the lights don't go out, Dustin. All right, we're going to pray. We'd like to come to you today, Heavenly Father, and thank you for all that you've done for us and watching over us, protecting us. I'd like to thank you for the new friends we've made this year that's here to enjoy today's the event today, to where we're going to celebrate Thanksgiving. And I'm thankful for Bridget, and then Tammy and Mary and Eddie. They've all been a part of the YouTube channel and been a blessing to work with, and I wanted them to come today. And Bridget's been cooking for us, Lord, and she's doing such a wonderful job, and we just thank you for all that she's done and cooked here today. And we'd like to thank you for the farmers that make this happen. Without the farmers, we could never have this food, and whether it be the potatoes or the turkeys or whatever, we want to give thanks for the farmers that work hard every day to provide food for us. And we just thank you for all the blessings. We ask you to bless this food to our body. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Got you some dumplings and some turkey. Now this is, I made that. That's dressing. I made the celery, I growed it and chopped it and everything.
I hear you on again.
Ham.
And then
Oh, Lordy.
it's sticking like that because I made it good and moist. It ain't that dry stuff that you get, you know. This is good and moist. And this right here is sweet potato casserole. Now, I didn't have nothing to do with that, but I did taste it when make sure it's right. Now this is green bean casserole. So you got green bean casserole?
I like it all. I ain't
All right.
picky.
Well, you start right there, and there's plenty. You come back as many times as you can, okay?
Dumplings look delicious.
Yeah, they do.
No work. Just loving it.
Glad I don't live with her. I'd weigh 500 pounds.
That's from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and they donated some knives for us to give away, and we try to give. We got several, and we gave a few away, but they were so sharp, most people couldn't deal with them. Seriously, they were so sharp that Bridget tried one and she cut herself, and Ann tried one and she cut herself, and I've cut myself. And this is what we had left. So I want to see what these are. I don't know really what you'd use them for, but I know since you're cutting, these is engraved in here, and it might be something you could use for meat on the deer. I have no idea.
Yes, I can. That'd be good for you.
And then here's another one right here. Be careful now. I'm telling you, it's sharp.
I ain't worried about it.
You ain't worried about it. Well, I'm going to get the Band-Aids out. What do you think
Not
about
that'll work.
that? Good for deer?
Yeah, that'd be good for deer.
All right. Well, them come from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. My son works there, and he's able to get them for us. And they're nice knives, ain't they?
Yeah, they are.
So there, we thought you might like them. We had a few more, and everybody that tried them, they tried to use them and they couldn't. That's too sharp. They'd cut themselves. So you be careful.
I ain't worried about cutting myself.
All right.
I doctor myself up. If I cut myself, I doctor myself.
All right. Well, you hold on then. Take them on with you here a little bit. Then I'm going to show you my oil cans up here. You reckon I like to oil things up?
Yeah, it looks like you do.
You want to see what else I collect? You want to see my private box? I don't ever show nobody. I'll show you my private box over here. Hold on a minute. I got a little truck in there. Look at that arrowhead. Somebody made that. But this is what I collected as a kid. I really liked robots.
Well, I know that's what you're talking about.
I'm telling you, I like robots, right? So
Yeah.
there's one up there. See on top
Yeah,
of
I've
that?
seen
door?
that.
That's one. And some of these was my boys when they were little, and some of them was mine. No, these wasn't mine when I was little, but I had robots. I just didn't keep them. Look at that one. I don't know what he's made out of. This is the top stuff I collect. Now look at this robot here. See, I like this one. It's made out of junk. There you go. You ever seen anything like that?
No.
And I was telling you about my robots the other day. There's one. I don't have a whole lot of them, but this is my pet dog right here, see? But yeah, I used to have a whole bunch of different things and ended up selling them, making room, but this was some of the few things that survived when I started getting things out of here. Well, we're gonna say goodbye to everybody. Come on over here, Bridget and Tammy, where'd you go? Come on over here. Well, we're gonna say goodbye to everybody, and we appreciate you watching this episode of the Appalachian Kitchen. It was a little bit different because I helped make it happen today. I did 90% of the work, and I was glad to do it. But that's right, Eddie, right? No?
No.
80%? Half of, did I do half of it?
No.
Tell him about 10%, Eddie. So you did maybe 10%. Joe.
Maybe 10.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, well, okay, I'll do that next time, but I'm just getting started. That potato slowed me off. I ain't never peeled potatoes, but we're gonna be making more videos as time goes on. We've had a great day, as you can tell. We just want to say bye-bye to everybody. You ready to say bye? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.